AstraZeneca reportedly withdrawing its COVID vaccine worldwide. The withdrawal comes months after AstraZeneca admitted dangerous side effect causing blood clots and low platelet counts.
So, kung siya ay experimental, how can we be sure of that this is safe and effective? Kasi sa resolution po niyo exactly nakalagay dito. Safe and effective siya. That's why we issued resolution number 148-B.
Vaccine maker AstraZeneca, the company is withdrawing its vaccine from the markets. AstraZeneca admitted that the COVID-Shield vaccine can cause blood clots.
Ang isa pang mabigat na issue that we need to tackle about it is yung pong yung tinatawag na immunity from liability. Kasi immune sila in accordance with Section 8 of Republic Act 11525. Lahat ng mga manufacturer, wala silang liability kung magkakaroon man ng adverse effect yung mga vaccines. And it's happening. 113,000 were recorded by FDA. FDA, am I right? As an FDA. FDA, am I right that there is an adverse effects after immunization of 113,000 plus?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I confirm.
And there's serious side effect of 10,000 plus? Diba, according to your submission?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
That's correct. And if that is correct, that there is a 113,000 of adverse effect after immunization, then the immunity from liability that is written in Section 8 of Republic Act 11525 is somehow need to be amended. Kailangan talaga natin ma-amend na dapat meron silang responsibility.
World of Health, British pharma giant Oxford AstraZeneca is now withdrawing its COVID-19 vaccines globally. According to a report in The Telegraph, the vaccine can no longer be used in the European Union. That its vaccines, which causes blood clots and low blood platelet counts.
Kung makikita mo yung graphing nyo, yung other causes of death, na pagkalaki-laki, pagkahaba-haba, wala naman nakalagay dyan kung ano yung mga causes of death.
Yun po yung mga tinatawag nating ill-defined.
Yung mga tinatawag nating
hindi mga coded po na hindi may paliwanag or
na hindi may paliwanag na kamatayan.
2020, early 2021, we've seen increased risk for the brain blood clot, and also we did see the increased risk of myocarditis and pericarditis with the mRNA vaccines. They are the ones made by Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna. There were some other interesting findings as well. Guillain-Barré syndrome was shown to be an event of concern linked to mostly to the Oxford AstraZeneca virus vector vaccine. Other aspects of vaccine injury that has been noted in the past, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, that's this increased heart rate that has been noted in relation to vaccines, though researchers have also seen it in a higher frequency associated with SARS-CoV-2 infection. So while the vaccines were known to be associated with this problem,
so makikita po natin dyan, is this true?
That's accurate.
Accurate po yan. So galing po sa inyo yan. Sa lahat ng ito, sa pinakita nyo na binabasa ko, para lumalabas during the 2021, lahat sila tumaas yung mga namatay. Di ba? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, how can you explain this? On your side, can you explain this?
Recently, AstraZeneca had admitted in court documents that its COVID vaccine can lead to some rare side effects.
Unfortunately, those people who have died unknowingly, hindi natin alam, tapos yung effects. And doon sa PSA that I have seen, even 2022 and 2023, yung excess deaths natin, mataas pa rin. It's more than the usual 5%. As a matter of fact, mga nasa above I think 20% pa rin tayo. So, somehow you can have the correlation. Of course, we are being worried kasi yung mga namamatay is so young and active. Yung iba mga athlete pa biglang natutumba. So,
worldwide after the pharmaceutical giant admitted it causes a rare and dangerous side effect.
Can you kindly tell us, kasi meron na naman namatay na PNP na it just was reported to me that a 41-year-old or something na bata yung namatay. So, Di ba mga namamatay ng mga PNP natin that because wala naman daw reason, bigla na lang namamatay. Basketball, tapos ganun.
It is admitted that the AstraZeneca vaccine can cause TTS. The causal mechanism is not known, quote unquote. Now, for those who do not know, TTS is short for thrombosis with thrombocytopenia syndrome. It involves the formation of blood clots and a fall in the platelet count. The blood clots can appear in the brain or abdomen. There are claims that people have been diagnosed with TTS after taking the jabs.
Kasi dami lagi ako naghihiring sa mga pulis eh. Sinasabi nila yung mga namamatay eh. Pag tuwing naghihiring kami, lagi may report sa akin may namamatay. Eh baka maubusan tayo ng PNP yan. Kasi dito meron na, ito, kapadadala lang sa akin kanina umaga eh. Namatay daw siya, nagkomatos siya, nagpanyuro siya kahapon, tapos suddenly bumaksak, nagkomatos, tapos namatay kanina umaga. So young.
Which causes blood clots and low blood platelet counts. AstraZeneca told the court that it can cause clots in the kidney.
The one that I autopsied is from Bureau of Fire, undergoing training and suddenly died due to myocarditis. So Bureau of Fire.
Ilan taon siya?
BFP. Around 30 years old.
No history?
Yes, no. Apparently cleared siya for medical because he was cleared for training. But
yes.
During training, few days, he suddenly died.
Kasi ang mahirap dito kapag ang mga PNP na at mga military na inaapektuhan doon sa excess deaths, dumadami yung mga namamatay. Ang problem niyan ba, yung sa security natin, it will may domino effect eh. What we're trying to imply here, Mr. Secretary, that there are so many people who are complaining, no, about the forced vaccination that was issued to all our people because of this resolution 148-P. Kasi nga, indirectly, we have forced our people to have vaccine. Because, why? Pupunta ka ng mall, pupunta ka ng school, you will not be allowed to enter. Why? Because you have no vaccine. Di ba? I think that is an indirect violation of Republic Act 11525. Because exactly, Republic Act 11525 are stating that there is no mandatory vaccination. And as a matter of fact, hindi makakaapekto yung vaccine card na dapat, hindi naman po siya nakalagay sa 11525 Mr. Secretary. This is somehow a violation of our fundamental rights in accordance with Article 3, yung ating basic rights for life, liberty, and property.
May mamili kayo, magpapakuna kayo, o ipakulong ko kayo.
No vaccination, no ayuda.
Hindi na po pinasakay at ang mga pasaherong hindi pa bakunado. No bakuna, no classes.
Mga nagmamakaawa na mabakunahan at pilit pang inibulusot ang kamay sa harang rehas para lang makakuha ng numero sa bakuna.
We have to understand that these vaccines are only in their phase 3 trials. No?
We are consenting na part tayo sa experiment. Kumbaga, sila mga guinea pigs. Sila mga guinea pigs.